For many athletes, injuries are simply part of the game, and there is some truth to that. But what if I told you many of those injuries could be prevented? This week, we will discuss youth sports and how we can keep our athletes safe so they can continue doing what they love.
Hello. I'm your friendly neighborhood health communicator, Ben Vincent. Over the last 10 years, rising obesity rates have led to a push for higher levels of activity in our youth. This has caused an influx of young boys and girls joining sports teams for fun as well as exercise. When this shift first took place, many health officials were pleased to see our youth getting out from in front of the TV screens and up being active. However, as the amount of youth playing sports increased, so did the injuries. On this week's episode of Happy Health, we will aim to show the seriousness of these rising scenarios and how you can take steps towards preventing sports injuries so our youth can continue having fun, but more importantly, remain safe.
Today, sports have become a big deal in America, at every level of competition. So much of a big deal that according to the CDC, approximately 30 million children ages 5 to 18 participate in youth sports. Kids line up year-round to play their favorite sport and live out their dreams. Of course, parents can and do play a role in this process. In the United States, sports are recognized as being a tool for child development and promoting health. This likely explains why in a 2015 study conducted at Harvard University, 75% of parents encouraged their children to participate in youth sports. Both parents and children enjoy the benefits that youth sports provide. However, they can both equally suffer the consequences. Even though children may not take into consideration their own safety when playing sports, the American College of Sports Medicine reports that 94% of parents feel not enough is being done to protect their children's health and safety. This caught our attention here at Happy Health, and we wanted to know why parents felt their children were at risk while playing sports. What we found was shocking and made a strong case for why the parents of these youth athletes felt that their children's health and safety was at risk. More than 3.5 million children under the age of 14 receive treatment for sports-related injuries every year. That accounts for more than 10% of the children that participate in youth sports. Out of those 3.5 million injuries, 62% of them occur during practices, not even the games. But wait, that's not all. According to the CDC, more than half, I repeat, half of all youth sports injuries are preventable. We here at Happy Health decided that we were on the side of the parents and came up with 6 helpful tips that you can use to help prevent youth sports injuries in the effort to keep our youth healthy and safe. The first tip is to get children preseason physical exams. For younger children, this may mean taking your child to your family doctor and ensuring your child is healthy. This may also be a good time to begin keeping track of their medical history. For older children, schools usually will provide these exams at the beginning of the school year for all of their sports teams. Make sure to keep in contact with the schools to ensure you are up to date with when and where those exams may be taking place. Second, we have nutrition. Proper rest and nutrition has been a hot topic for everyone to achieve, but it is especially important for athletes. Every athlete should ensure they are drinking adequate amounts of water each day and are eating a healthy, balanced diet. They should also attempt to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Remember, everyone is different, so work with your doctor to find a nutrition plan that works best for you. Proper nutrition can help athletes avoid fatigue when playing sports and provide them with the energy necessary to perform at top levels. Third is strength and conditioning. Strength training is geared more towards older athletes since it is not recommended to begin lifting heavy weights until after puberty. However, children of all ages can strengthen their core muscle groups with simple daily workouts that require only their body weight. These workouts include exercises such as push-ups, sit-ups, and body squats. Conditioning is also important. Athletes tend to get hurt the most when they are tired. Make sure that you maintain a high level of conditioning by including both aerobic and anaerobic workouts into your program. Strength and conditioning can sometimes be very difficult, So if possible, always try and work out with a friend, or maybe even your teammates. Fourth is stretching. Stretching allows for better flexibility in athletes, which will help them avoid pulled muscles or strains. Stretching is essential to muscle recovery and will prevent athletes from suffering from soreness. Also, stretching can have many long-term benefits. Trust me, this is a habit that you want to develop while you are still young. Fifth is proper equipment. Every sport requires different equipment that allows you to perform at high levels, but also keep you safe. Make sure that you always have proper head protection in sports that it is required, since key brain development takes place during our younger years. Double check with coaches and even sports stores to make sure you have everything you might need to be safe and successful. Lastly is communication. Over half of the injuries that occur in youth athletes can be attributed to overuse. By regularly talking to children, we can get a more accurate gauge on how they are feeling physically and emotionally. We also can use this as an opportunity to teach children about their own bodies so they can be more self-aware. We do not want to run the risk of forcing children to do things before they are ready mentally or physically. These 6 tips can help create healthier and safer youth athletes and prevent them from suffering injuries that could potentially affect them for life. If you have something to write with, take it out and take note of these tips and use them. Perhaps even share them with a friend. If we can keep our youth healthy and safe, not only will they get to continue doing what they love, but they will also have the chance to be winners both on and off the field.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your tour through athletic injuries in youth sports. Sadly, our time together this week has come to an end. I hope you were able to take away some valuable tips towards preventing injuries in youth sports. For more information on this week's topic, or to answer some further questions you might have, visit the website below at www.stopsportsinjuries.org. Remember to always be an advocate in your community for help and share the information you've learned with friends. I hope you enjoyed your time with us today. Make sure to tune in next week for more interesting health topics that might benefit you. Oh, how could I forget? As always, happy health.